Good good evening, people. Good evening. How are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening so far. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend so far as well, to be honest. And doing well. We're back with another live stream. We're back with some more Honkai Star Rail today, continuing on the last minute farms for, of course, getting more stellar jades for our lovely CASTORICE coming out later this week, of course. Coming out later this week. Let me just check. I have to do Memory of Chaos and I have to do Divergent today, so we'll do that in a second. Let me just check these things. So log in the game. Okay. Alright. I'm just checking what all we haven't done and stuff. Let me just quickly use my well, thanks, Firefly. The moment I misclick, man, just what I miss the mistype the key, and this happens. But anyways, today I think we're gonna focus on doing those things: quick runs of Divergent, quick runs of Memory of Chaos. We'll try and do whatever we can. And after that, I think I'm gonna go either do two things. One, either continue with the Rappa event, so that way at least a little bit more farming is happening over there, or we continue exploring Amphorius. Because anyways, next patch will also have the thingy bubba, the fountain expand as well. So it'll come in handy anyways, farming a little bit more of the map just to be able to get more stuff done. Maybe do more of the world quests and stuff. But we'll see. I think we'll just do the Rappa event because it's a little bit more quicker, snappier. I say snappier, but it'll get the job done as well, and it'll be something I can get out of the way without having to forget about it. Forgetting about it again. Either that or Ethereum Wars. We'll do one of the two. But yeah, we'll see which one we want to do. I'm not sure yet. I'm not entirely sure yet. All right. Let's see. Just do this. There we go. I'm hoping I've got some pieces built up for CASTORICE. I just decided to use some of the wishful resin. I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's see what we get. Didn't get really great pieces. Well, I got good pieces because I obviously selected the types, but like it was pretty bad in the sense of it just didn't amount to much. These, on the other hand, this one is a good promising start, I will say. It's a good promising start. It has to just roll into crit rate quite a lot. That's all I hope for. But yeah, I didn't get bad pieces. It's just rolled miserably is what's happened there, unfortunately. So we'll just have to be a bit careful and a bit cautious when it comes to that. And be sure that we're not gonna go down the wrong way. Alright. He took out his credit card to farm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. I'm just swiping. I'm just swiping. I'm just going like swipe. What's up, Lance? How are you doing, mate? Alright, let's see. That F1 race was ass. It was boring, man. It was just a boring race. Suzuka is just, unfortunately, I mean, it's not even Suzuka. It's just the cars are so ass around Suzuka now. And it doesn't help that Pirelli makes shitty ass tires. How do you make tires that can last the entire race, my guy? It is so shit, bro. That's the issue. That's the issue with modern day like racing and all tracks, all forms of tracks. It's either the cars are too big and they can't overtake, or number two, Pirelli makes tires so ass that you can't, at least do some strategy with it. I stayed up. I was just having breakfast and I was watching the race, so it wasn't like too bad. Obviously, 6 a.m. in the morning, it's fine for me. I wake up at around that time anyways. But I was just like, at one point, I was just doing Genshin, to be honest. I just had picture-in-picture mode, put the F1 race on the bottom right, and I was just having Genshin on, trying to just explore and find stuff in Genshin instead. That's literally what I was doing. What's up, 619? How are you doing, mate? But yeah, that's literally what I was doing. I was just like, you know what, fair. And it is what it is. I can't expect much from Suzuka, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping. I didn't realize the weather. I woke up around 5:45, right? So I really didn't know how the track was or anything. Usually, obviously, if it's a little bit later in the day or something, you can find out like, oh, it's been raining the entire day at the racetrack or something, right? But because obviously I was asleep, I had no idea what's going on. I'm saving this piece because it could come in handy in the future, because that's actually a really good piece. I was like, oh, you know what? Let's see let's see how it is. And then I wake up and I'll open up the stream and stuff, and I'm starting to watch the race and everything, and I'm just seeing the track be, well, this first and foremost, it's dark as fuck, and number two, I saw some parts of the track be greasy. It was just as the formation lap was about to start, and I was like, oh, it's gonna start raining. Is it gonna start raining? It didn't start raining, unfortunately, is the issue. Sadly, it just didn't rain at all. So yeah, it is what it is in that sense. Please crit rate. Okay, good start. Okay, good start. I think I'm gonna have to just take this instead. Effect res, that's not so great. Crit rate one more time for me. Break effect. I mean, it's a bit better than this one, to be honest. The one that we have already. It's giving me at least 2% more crit rate and base attack. Or this attack, I guess. So we'll just chuck this, and I'll keep this in case we need it for another unit. This one can go. This one can go. I mean, it got crit damage, but it's got speed as well, which is concerning. It'll most likely roll into that, knowing my luck. So yeah. Yuki started to get used to the car, was the only plus all race. Yay! I mean, that's good. I mean, to be honest, Yuki was looking pretty good. To be honest, I wasn't too mad about how Yuki was going about things, because at the end of the day, it is his first proper full-on race and multiple laps on the track, right? So I was kind of like, you know what, fair enough. Cook, my guy, cook. Let him cook. But even he could only do so much, to be honest. I was really hoping that we'd get some more overtakes from the guys who have been pitting later. But obviously Antonelli did really well, to be honest. I will say I was very impressed with Antonelli's race as well, to be honest. The fact that he almost caught up to Russell, I think he was like only second or two behind Russell after pulling off that audacious strategy, was very good, to be honest. But I was really hoping that the other guys, like I think it was Ocon and one or two more cars, I was really hoping they'd last for a lot. They'd be able to go a little bit like deeper into the race somehow, kind of. Or, you know, when I say deeper into the race, because they went deeper into the race, I was kind of hoping they'd be able to, you know, perform some kind of miraculous like shenanigans, but they didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, nor should I let Piastri pass. I mean, as a viewer, yes, I think Piastri should have been let pass because he did look faster than Norris. He looked faster than Norris. I mean, I can't really say if he was faster than Norris because that's a completely different point altogether. But based on what we were seeing, I agree. I think he should have been allowed to overtake and allowed to try and at least challenge. I mean, what's the worst that could have happened? You were 12 seconds ahead of Leclerc. You could have let the guy by. You could have let the cars by. You know, you could have swapped the cars on the last lap. I don't think it would have been a problem at all, especially this early on in the season. I think it's fine. You know, I think it's completely fine in that sense. But they didn't. They didn't let him, which was just, in my opinion, stupid. Because why not try something? At least try. Because what's the worst that could happen? You just didn't do anything really with that. It was kind of annoying in that sense, because it's like, at least try something, you know. It's not even about like, oh, it's not even about like, oh, you would have not been able to do it anyways. It's more the fact that you just didn't even give it a shot, to be honest, is the worst part. Don't forget you're a moderator of the channel. Damn, okay, YouTube called me out like that. What's up, Wyatt? How you doing, mate? Did I get all of them? Okay, let's go. I don't know if I'm doing this the fastest way, but let's go. Hopefully I got that one. Yeah, I did. Let me just do this. There we go. How's HSR? Good, man. It's been good. It's been good. I misclicked. I misclicked. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't expecting to get it anyways. That one's a very annoying one to do. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright, boss time, baby. Let's go. But yeah, no, it's been good, man. It's been good. Been enjoying it. Relaxing a lot. As well, enjoyed my weekend. Tomorrow back to work, unfortunately. Shake my head. Needed some more time off. No, but it's been good, man. It's been good. Been just relaxing as well today. Hello, Dawood. Welcome to the stream. Ron May. Do this, and then this. Boom. All right, let's see. Okay, good thing I ignored the Manchester United match as well, because that was a 0-0 shittiness. Bro, I love your work schedule. I don't want to hear it. I mean, true, true. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I have to go back into work tomorrow. I never said anything about my schedule. My schedule is fucking lit, to be honest. I cannot. I'm going to enjoy it for as long as I can enjoy it, to be honest, because hello, it is so nice, man. It is so, so good. Like, it's just so nice. 4 days just relaxing, doing nothing is amazing. The beautiful thing about it, right, is if I want to take a 4-day break as well, I can take 4 days off, but then it becomes a 12 days off basically, because I get 4 on, 4 off. Well, 4 off, right? 4 days off. Then my 4 days of working, I can take off the 4 days holiday, and then it's another 4 days off. It's so nice. Yeah, man, drop it. Hey, man, it's just a blessing in disguise, man. It's blessing. It's a blessing. I'm gonna enjoy it for, like I said, I'll just enjoy it as long as I can. I don't know if it'll last for very long, but yes, I will enjoy it. Oh, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Fuck it, just give me this, man. Fuck it. I should have just gone for it at the end, whatever, man. That was useless. Wasted so many things there. So many cosmic fragments. But yeah, now I'm just relaxing. To be honest, what I'm looking forward to now soon is once this month is done, I get my once I'm done with my holiday as well, is I need to start building the PC. I've kind of sorted out the parts and everything. Well, not sorted out the parts. I've not ordered anything yet, but I've kind of figured out what I want to get pretty much everything. I've kind of cheapened out a little bit in some places. Well, cheapened out is the wrong word here. I've just removed things I don't need necessarily, like don't need an AIO, just go for an air cooler for the one that I'm going for the CPU I'm going for, stuff like that. And I'm looking at about 1900 quid now instead of the 2000 plus that I was going for initially, which is super nice in that sense. So it'll help me a little bit in that regards, of course, of you know, being able to spend a little bit more elsewhere and stuff, you know. So that'll be the next thing I need to do next month now. First thing at the start of May is order the parts and stuff. Mr. Poke crashing out because Sunday doesn't work with Castoria was funny as hell. Well, isn't that wrong? Because I think CASTORICE works with Sunday, just not amazingly. You know, like it's not like the perfect partner. Effectively, Tribi is the perfect partner in that sense. You can still run Sunday, but it's not efficient necessarily. You could say comparatively. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I just saw. It's not, yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't say, I don't think it's worth crashing out is what I mean, more so, because it's like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I get it, but I don't think it's, like, I personally don't think it's, like, oh my god, it's a rough one. It's because that dumbass dragon leaves? Yeah, pretty much. It's because of that. Why did I lose 2 blessings, by the way? I don't know why I lost them. Alright, let me just enhance these for now. Okay, that's already enhanced. What else can I enhance? Here. Alright, we'll do that. Regenerates max 45% of HP. Alright, there we go. And then do this. Boom. Very nice. Man, one thing I need to also do is I want to try and figure out another game for me to get do retro achievements for on the PS2. I need to look back at a lot of old school PS2 games. I want to look at some RPGs, to be honest, on the PS2 that I mean, I could go for a Final Fantasy game or something. But I'm trying to think if there's any other cool game that I want to try and do, because once I'm done with Need for Speed, I want to try and do something else and then do Underground 2. But I want to see what we can do. I want to try and see if there's any other fun ones that we can do and work on. I need my Firefly team to help me clear the content until EVGO collab. It's rough in these streets. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, it's next patch is my, well, next patch will give me pretty much all I need for my second team. Thank God for that. I should have gone for an occurrence domain one, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much be working on this one. I forgot about the at FGO collab lol. Do we have a date on that? Well, we're looking at about 3.4, so 2 patches from now, which is about 3 months from now, basically. We should be looking at about 3 months from now. So July, August-ish, basically, is what we're looking at. That's what people are saying. Leakers are saying that it's going to be then. But we're gonna have to wait and see for it to be truly confirmed and yeah, solidified that it is going to be that basically. You're gonna whale? We'll see, to be honest. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna pick up so as part of this upcoming anniversary, they're resetting all the top-up bonuses and everything, right? So you're gonna be able to get all the top-up bonuses. So what I might just do is I might buy the packs once only. And that's it. Yeah, it's first collab, proper full-blown collab. Yeah, it's the first proper collaboration event. Like anime game collab, whatever. This is the first one. Yes, because yeah, they're resetting all the packs, so I might pick up all the packs once only. But that's all I'm gonna do basically. I'm not gonna really do anything else in that sense. Crazy. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, it's the first collab and I think, well, no, it's not. That's a lie. It's not MiHoYo's first collab because they've done Evangelion, of course, in Honkai Impact 3rd. But yeah, I'm almost at 60k Jades right now. Nice, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be picking up CASTORICE and stuff because let's be real, man. Dragon Lady, I have to go for it, kind of thing. It was a must. Listen, the moment I saw that the dragon, I had to go for it. But yeah, yeah. But the aim is to at least get E to S1, which should be very possible because of how just generally much we get in the game in terms of rewards and stuff. And I still have a lot to farm and all that sort of jazz. So I should be able to get it fairly easily. That's why I need my second team to hold out until then. I mean, what you could do, at least if you really want to. So if your Firefly team is fine, it's your Acheron team that's kind of suffering, right? Why not just go for Jiaocho? Because you'll have enough Jades until then. I mean, it's not like you're going to be in a world of trouble. I don't know what your pity is at right now, but 14,400. Why not just go for the Chef NPC? May as well. I know you call him an NPC, but still, if it's gonna help your Acheron team, you may as well build him and get him going. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense to go for Jiaocho because I'm going for CASTORICE, right? So, yeah. Like, to be honest, a part of me is, like, also wanting to potentially skip Hyacine. What I might do is, I'll see how Gallagher works with this one, with CASTORICE. If it's more than fine, what I might just do is I'll probably just hold off on going for Hyacine, maybe. Maybe just do one pity and see, but yeah. Oh, it's the Firefly team that's struggling. Got it. You have what? So who are you running on the Firefly team? HMC? You should be running ideally HMC, Gallagher, and Ron May. If you're looking at a more free version of a composition and not like what I'm running with Fuga and Linksha and all. But yeah, we're looking at getting Saber and Archer. I don't know. I forgot to mention that as well, Wyatt. We're the ones that we're getting are most likely going to be Saber and Archer as the collab characters, is what it's looking like. So yeah. There we go. Which is good for me because I love Saber, so it works out for me big time. Do I need to save a file? Nah, it's fine. Return to main menu, please. My team Firefly being easier is the problem. Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, in this day and age, Firefly E0 is very, very difficult to work with, to be honest. It is very, very difficult to work with. Can't blame you on that one. More Stellar Jades. Yay. What are we saying right now? 53k plus 20 pulls. Yeah, basically 56k is what we're looking at right now. Because 53k, I'll just farm this stage a little bit because we have the immersifiers. 50k, 53k plus 3.2k. Yeah, we're looking at 56k basically. Pity, one pity is 14,400. 14,400. 28,000, 42,000, 56,000. I have enough for 4 pities basically. I have enough for 4 pities at this moment in time. Not to mention I will be getting also I will also be getting the oh my god, my brain's turned too much. What was I gonna say? We're gonna get the 3 multis as well from the anniversary. Whatever I end up pulling on CASTORICE's banner is just gonna be additional Eidolons. There's no new 4-star. So literally everything is pretty much nearly E6, I think. I need to double check, but I think almost everything is E6 or near E6, to be honest, I think. That'll be free singles every time I pull a 4-star. So we should be fine, I think. And I'm going only E0 S0, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I have Danael and Jing Liu on my account. They asked, well, to be fair, Jing Liu is gonna be getting buffed soon. 3.4 they said they're buffing, right? So it's possible. It could be good, but it's still 2 patches away. It's still a long ways away. Still 3 months away. Still 3 months away. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, one good thing is, do you have Silver Wolf? Because Silver Wolf might end up being really good for your Acheron team as well when she gets buffed as well. So keep that in mind. I mean, it's enhancing your your Acheron team again, but still, it'll be something that might end up helping you massively as well down the line. Potentially. Alright. Let's go, come on. I was kind of really hoping for a little bit more. Oh, nothing. I'm just waiting for one of these sites to just tell me that, oh, I can pre-order the Switch so I can just get it out of my way. I'm just waiting for the thing to come through. Useless. That's not what I need. I need either HP or quantum damage on the orb for what's her name? For CASTORICE. Either HP quantum damage with crit damage. One of the two will work. I mean, ideally quantum damage, HP, crit damage would be ideal. But I'm not begging for much. I don't have her, I'm sad about it. I wish we could add her to the wishlist instead of Zila. Yeah, the only one that is getting buffed and is being added to the wishlist right now is Blade, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because we have Luocha. No, Luocha is also getting buffed, I think, right? No. It's... Who are getting buffed again? 1 second. Jingliu and the Celeron Hunters, I think, right? It's only Jingliu and the Celeron Hunters. So yeah, the only one that's getting added that we can potentially get is Blade. That is gonna get buffed. Ranmei is not getting buffed, Luocha's not getting buffed, Zila's not getting buffed, and Fushuan's not getting buffed. So yeah. Oh, shit, I did ask for quantum damage boost, but that's not the one I need. The good thing about Fushuan being added is I'm just going to be able to get a chance at getting her on 50-50 losses, which is going to be so nice. I think I'm going to remove Clara from my list. I'm going to remove... Oh man, a part of me wants to keep Yan Qing on the list just so that I can see if I can get him E6 so that I can potentially have like a whole chance of doing it. Same with Wealth. I feel like I should remove Clara. I should remove Bronya. Who else should I remove? Because take note that they didn't say they're buffing up any of the standard characters. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, I need to check, man. I'll need to see who I have standard character-wise and then remove it. Shepard, I think, is going to go. I think, unfortunately, because Fushuan is basically taking his spot in that list. But we're going to take Fushuan in. Do I take Blade in? I don't need Blade. But I'd like Blade because he's getting buffed. You're removing Clara, Wealth, and Bailu. That's not a bad option, to be honest. That's not a bad idea. No. No, none of these are good. They're all gonna get removed and salvaged. Hold on a second. I need to check. Let me see my list of standards. Hold on. Himeko stays. Himeko stays. She's actually pretty darn good, and I have her E2 as well, so she'll be able to get going immediately. Bailu is E1. Wealth is E2. Where's Yanqing? Jeppy is E0. Yanqing E1, Bronya E0. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna remove Yanqing, Jeopard, and Bronya, I think. I'm gonna remove those three, and I'm gonna keep the rest. Because E2 Wealth is gonna get to E6 inevitably, and it's gonna be good for me, especially with the whole Silver Companion Spirits thing and all that sort of jazz. So it'll come in handy inevitably anyways. So I think we're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep him. It ends in 14 hours. Make sure you get your rewards there, boys. And girls, of course. Let's see now. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Because, yeah, Fushuan, I want to see her Eidolons again. Because I feel like they're pretty good. Crit damage boost, of course, is very nice. If any allied target is struck by a killing blow while Matrix of Precedence is activated, then all allied targets who are struck by this killing blow will not be knocked down, and they'll get 70% HP back. That's actually pretty good. One time per battle, so only one ally. Regenerates 5 energy. That's gonna be insane if I can get that. That's actually very good. Once Matrix is activated, it'll keep a tally of all the HP lost. The damage dealt by Fushuan's ultimate will increase by 200% of this HP loss. And it's also capped to 120% of Fushuan. Okay, so basically damage increases her ult. That's not really impressive. This and this will be very, very nice to have, of course. But yeah. And then Zila, getting more boosts on her will be super nice, to be honest, because energy regen and all that sort of jazz will come in handy, of course, as well. I don't have Blade, so it doesn't matter there, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. Shit, now when I was farming Blade's domain, all of that would have come in handy now, man. Fuck sakes. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying because that all would have come in handy. It all would have come very much in handy, but it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so what was I gonna do now? I think we're gonna go and do... Yeah, we were gonna do for Memory of Chaos now, I guess. I've heard it's been pretty bad again. What's shocking, I suppose, is that it is pretty bad again. But let's see. We'll see what it is. Anything here? I probably should save my standard tickets. But that comes in handy. that comes very much. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? I also wanted to check. First and foremost, let me go to the store. I can get 2 more passes. We'll save those for later, I think. I was gonna check all my 4 stars. I wanted to check all my 4 stars and see where their Eidolons are at. I know Natasha's E6, 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 E6. Yep. Okay, Moza is only E1. Hanya E6. Sushang only E5. What? Luca only E4? Really? Yeah, I knew you were E6. You're E6, I know. Because fucking how much did I pull of you during Akron's banner? Holy shit, man. E2 only, E6, E0 on... What? I've never gotten a copy of Yukong? Really? Wow, okay. That's impressive, to be honest, I must admit. I'm very surprised that I never got... How? She's been free once. Did I only get that free copy? There's just no way. Surely that's not the only one I've gotten. Wow, well, that's surprising, to be honest. Actually, let's do this. Because it gives us HP back, so we may as well. But damn, I didn't realize I never got a copy of Yukong. That's surprising to me. I mean, well, I don't know who's on the banner with CASTORICE. Let me quickly check. I'm hoping it's not Moza or her. Let me see. CASTORICE banner. Who's on her banner? All E6 characters, beautiful. Gallagher, Pela, and Lynx, beautiful. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see indeed. A banner of characters that I already have fully maxed out. Alright, let's see. Can I finish this off? Come on. Alright. Spawns more homies. Let's see. Come on, come on. That's fine. Got the break. That's all I needed to do. Was kind of hoping we'd be able to KO there, but that's okay. I mean, we're still able to do it within one cycle. Well, 0 cycles basically, so that's fine. I mean, hey, as long as I can keep 0 cycling floor 9, that's the most important thing for me. Oh, man. Oh, this team is gonna change so nicely. I'm happy. There we go. No healers on this team, just pure vibes. Just pure and utter vibes. Alright, let's see. That was okay. I'm not gonna lie, for a start that was impressive. The problem is making sure that we can continue that on. My problem's been in Apocalyptic Shadow. Yeah, you're not wrong, to be honest. I have suffered a lot more in Apocalyptic. Actually, it's been close, I feel. It's been more or less the same for me, to be honest. Apocalyptic Shadow has been a little bit more annoying, I will agree, though. You didn't need to do that. Alright, we're fine. I do need healers, though. I do need a healer. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to just probably switch out Sunday for... do I switch out Sunday or Pela? Pela will help with this, but not sure. I do need a healer though, so I can't risk it from floor 10 onwards because it's gonna be a nightmare otherwise. Let me just get all these jades. Will be handy, will be handy. Okay, we'll have to switch around this. Yeah, I think Pela comes out, I think. Let's just put in Gallagher. Let's go. Do this, because we do need Akron to keep coming back faster and faster, so Sunday has gotta stay, unfortunately. Molly was pissed seeing that the Zealer that she voiced then E6 didn't get buffed. I mean, yeah, of course. You'd hope that since she was the oldest character, she'd be one of the first ones getting buffed, but she didn't. That's always gonna be the case. Alright, come on. Why didn't you ult immediately? Boy! Alright, not a problem, I guess. I mean, we'll be fine here, I think. Alright, free heals. Man, I didn't realize my, I knew I had a lot of HP on Tribute because obviously we built her towards HP, but Jesus Christ, that's a lot of HP. Yeah, but this is the problem. This side is the one that takes the most time. Alright, that's fine. Kind of fine. Let's see. Yeah, it's MOC. It's MOC. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of damage. To be honest, I blame Gallagher. He didn't do the right job. I didn't realize his normal attack wouldn't stay after once a battle was done. Alright. Alright, do this. Sunday better for Akron than Bronya? I actually don't know. I think so. I feel like he would be better. Because Sunday is basically just a more modern version of Bronya, basically. So I'd imagine he'd be better, but I could be wrong. Lovely. Give me them breaks. Give me them breaks. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd imagine he'd be better. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be. Alright, tutoring state, that's fine. Alright, let's go on a break spree, baby. Was really hoping we'd be able to get some more justice for Bronya, man. I mean, Bronya is old, to be fair. You can't say justice when she's like 1.0. I know we complain about power creep, but that power creep is okay in my opinion. I think it's fine. Alright, that's fine. This shouldn't do too much damage, I don't think. It does exactly half. And that'll heal us up anyways. Brother, can I move? Alright, skill point recovered. Thank you. I was gonna say, at some point, let me go. Can't wait for 3.2. Hopefully I win 50-50 to save pulls. Same. I'd like it as well. I actually need to check how many pulls what pity am I at and stuff. I need to check. I actually don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's not a high pity because of course I pulled for Tribby and stuff, but I don't think I pulled subsequently. So let me just check. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, knife ends there. Tribute should be on next page. No, 10. 14 pity. Okay. And I assume this one I'm pretty deep in, surely. Deep in as in like, I'm at the very beginning. I don't know why I said deep in. I'm at the very beginning. Yeah. 10 pity, basically. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I'm quite early on. Which one would be better? I think, yeah, let's just stick with this. I know Hule is going to be a little bit annoying with the team we have, but it's MOC 11. I think we'd be able to survive fairly okay-ish. I'm playing a bit of risky here, but let's see. I'm playing a bit risky by putting the break team against Hule, but let's see. Alright. But yeah, it'll be quite nice to be able to just get 50-50 win at least, if not an early win. But let's see. To be honest, I wouldn't mind losing the 50-50 if it was an early 50-50 as well. I would be okay with it. That is something I'd be okay with, but we'll have to wait and see. There we go. Very nice. Yep, there we go. And then that should be... Alright, us back to this phase. Cut it fine though, to be honest. Cut it very fine. I built Petite to like 60 on you. I think you won trivia and then decided she was good enough at easier. Yeah, you're in a good spot then. You're in a very good spot then in that sense. Alright, good. I didn't realize he'd do that, to be honest. Alright. Let's build it up. Come on. Alright, we won't be able to get a, obviously, zero cycle with this guy. I wasn't expecting it anyways. But, let's see. The true damage wasn't too bad there. It actually was pretty good. That's a bit unfair. I had the terror grip enabled and everything. Alright, not a problem. Come on. Alright. Hopefully we should be fine. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes on Wednesday. I'm just hoping it will be a smooth ride. I'd rather not take it too crazily. To be honest, I'm also just curious to see how much Gallagher will be just of use, to be honest, because obviously, depending on the situation and everything, I'd rather obviously go for Saber when she comes out, right? But like, I don't mind going for Hyacinth, but if Gallagher is this, you know, just fine, yeah. We'll see. Yeah, it's this Wednesday. This Wednesday is when the banner goes live. Get the break, very nice. Oh god, I just realized she's running out. Please tell me Ron May. Thank god. Thank god for Ron May, baby. Can't wait to permanently dump Gallagher from my team comms when Hyacinth gets here. Come on now. You know Gallagher's good. Don't disrespect my boy like that. He's been here for ages. He's the only 4-star that survived the test of time for so long. He's survived. Hey man, the thing is, he's still gonna survive until we get a brand new 4-star, clearly. At the rate HSR is going, yeah, he's probably gonna outlast a lot of these characters. That is gonna happen. Oh man. We're gonna have to just wait and see if they even ever decide to release a 4-star ever again in their lives. Somehow I doubt it, but you never know. There we go. Alright, who lays down and out for the count? It's time for some shenanigans with this dude. I keep wanting to say Lance of the Favonius, but it's not Lance of the Favonius. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. This is kind of annoying that they've started first. You didn't need to do all of that. You didn't need to do all of that. Mr. Rekka is gonna come out next, but who knows when he's gonna come out. But that's my point. We don't know when he's gonna come out. Could be 3.5, 3.4. Nobody knows. Like I said, at the rate they're going, none of us will know. This is gonna be a bit nasty. We'll be okay, actually. We'll be alright, I think. If Saber doesn't work with Sunday, I'm gonna be disappointed. I think she'll work with Sunday. If the leaks are right and she is destruction, she theoretically should work. There's no reason for her not to. But who knows? Super break Saber, I don't know about that. Well, destruction could be that she could be super break, to be fair as well. You're not wrong on that. I saw that there was a rumor apparently also that we're going to be getting a new super break character much later in the patch that's supposed to be Firefly support as well, and I'm like, brother, how is she getting support like this late on for no reason? There's no reason for her to get support. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, hey, listen, anything to make this team last a lot longer, but like, why? There's like zero reason for it. I was very surprised. I don't know why they're doing it. Where's my Acheron support coming next patch? Jiao Show. She gonna get a new outfit? I guess, yeah, it's this whole skin thing. I did see that as well. I completely forgot about the whole skin part of it. Yeah, true. I completely forgot about the skin part. To be honest, I completely forgot about it. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I might need to wait until CASTORICE comes for this fight. Maybe. No, I think we'll be fine. Maybe. Can I keep the NPC away from my account? Well, that is her support. You just don't want to go for the support that they've given her. That's on you more than anybody else, buddy. Okay, we think we'll be alright, but we're definitely not getting 3 stars, sadly. The hope was there, but it's not happening. Oh, yeah, we're finished, Wallahi. Our HP is already at an all-time low. We're just getting screwed over here. Jiacho is the most uninteresting 5-star IMO. I don't remember his plot. The problem with his plot is that it's linked to the Xianshou Luofu. Every single one of them are uninteresting. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. His whole plot was that he got kidnapped by Hule and got and then went blind. That's about it. To be honest, I will say his was at least a little bit more interesting than the rest of them. To be honest, I just didn't care about any of the other ones of them. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, man. Just one turn earlier. Oh, no, we still got 20 cycles. I didn't realize that. There we go. That was very close. I just saw the HP just go down to 1% and I was like, oh boy. I just saw Sunday's HP just go down to like 100. I was like, ooh. It's gonna cut it fine. We're cutting it fine. He doesn't have my girl that's E6. He helps E0 scrubs. I mean, he still helps her. You'll just be going a lot faster with her, basically. You'll be getting ults off way more often. It'll still work. I wonder when they're gonna add a new one of these stages. Like they did Jirlo and Luofu here. I just realized. Didn't we get a Yukong for winning this one, right? Or something? That's where I must have gotten it from. Fuck me, man. Oh god, Flame Reaver. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you here? Let's just switch it around. I think we gotta leave this way. Leave it this way. No, wallah, he's gonna finish me off. I ain't surviving this fight. Yeah, he's probably gonna fry me. Well, the good thing is the thing is, even if I get, well, actually, I don't even need to do MOC 12 realistically if you think about it, because, well, there's no point in me doing it, because I'm, even if I don't get 3 stars, I'm not getting any rewards. So I'm just gonna try it, but it doesn't really matter. It'll be quite funny if they'd if these guys finish me off before I even get to the next part. But yeah, it doesn't make a difference because yeah, I got the 3 stars on MOC 11, which was the most, which pretty much got me the 33 stars. It's a question of now, will I be able to get more, which I doubt, but let's see. Because yeah, this stage is where I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Because yeah, I've already wasted that cycle was just super shit, to be honest. There we go. All right, let's see what happens here. How did Akron build up her thing already so quickly? I didn't even know how this guy worked, to be honest. Hold on a second. Let's wait and see. Because, yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. The only issue is Sunday ain't looking good in comparison. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go. Thank you. Thank you, AI, for being smart and not using the ultimate off-rip. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Although I will say I probably should have saved it for now. One second. Yo, long time no see. Long time no see. I managed to get a job and quit it since the last time I saw you. That's a lot of things that happened in one go there. But yeah, what's up, mate? How are you doing? Hopefully you've been good. Hopefully you've been good. Hopefully the job was good, and hopefully you're enjoying the quitting part now as well. All right, let's see. This might hurt. For a lack of a better word, that hurt. quite the opposite of what actually happened in the story, but we'll take it. I mean, yeah, there was no chance I was gonna be able to win this one. I was a bit uncertain, but that was a lot of damage. But yeah, there was no way. I mean, even still, like, I don't think I was gonna be able to beat it in enough time to be able to get this as well. So it's all right. Maybe the second team would have been able to do Firefly with Firefly, but yeah, I mean, I think when I get CASTORICE and everything, we might be able to try and see if I can do it. Maybe I will be able to, but yeah. It was really bad. I had a severe mental breakdown. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. Glad to hear that at least you took the decision to quit it, knowing that it wasn't good for you. It's good. How are you? I'm good, man. I've been good. I've been good myself. Work's been good. This has been good as well. Everything's been fine. I've saved. How many wishes have I saved? I have 100 so far. We did the math earlier. 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is, well, I was gonna say 360. Yeah, 360 wishes basically, give or take. Give or take. It's basically 4 pities equivalent. So yeah, that's how I'm doing the math. I don't convert my things. I don't know why. It's just a habit I have. I just don't like converting the stellar jades. It's nice to see a bigger number than what I have. Even though it doesn't make a big difference. It doesn't change anything. Am I going for E2 or Anaxa? I'm going for neither. I'm going for E0, S0, CASTORICE, then I'm gonna go for Hyacine, and then I'm saving everything for the Fate collab. Is the target. That's how we're looking at planning the wishes, pretty much. Is E0, S0, and then this one. You could have gone to the concert area, it tells you, didn't need math. Well, I like to show off. Some of us like to show off here. I know, I could have just gone to the store and just done this bit, pretty much. Where is it? It'll be in Stellar Trade, right? I could have just done this. Yeah, 330 plus 20, I have 355 actually is how much I have. Felt like it was a little bit more. Maybe I guess I've been doing 14,000 and not 14,400. I'm misremembering the extra 400 that keeps getting tacked on. So I guess that's why I was off by 5 wishes basically. Because I was just doing 14,000 times plus 14,000 plus 14,000 plus 14,000 rather than 14,400, which is the exact amount, of course. But yes. All right. So we're done with MOC. MOC is fine, done and dusted. Well, I say done and dusted. It is pretty much done and dusted for what I want to do on it. Let us think on what we need to do next, because there's a couple of options we can go for, of course, right? Because we could do. I think we're gonna go to Penacony. We're gonna stay in, or we're gonna go to Penacony. I'm gonna stay in Penacony, and we're gonna just do a lot of these puzzles and everything, and we're gonna continue the wrap-up quest, I think. So let's just do that instead, I think. Let's just do that instead, because it'll just allow me to relax rather than going too crazy here. All right, let's continue with these puzzles. I like these puzzles. These were the only puzzles I enjoyed in Penacony, to be honest. So, see. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. This works. There we go. Does this not work? Okay. I was gonna say, does that not work? So I'm trying to think how would be the best way to do it. Because we need to go over here, right? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold it. I wonder if there's a... Wait. Hold on a second. Wow, I wish I had that much saved for the Fate collab. Heard a banner, drained my trades, and then I got trivia and now Casto. I will have nothing for the Fate collab. I mean, if you're not going for anything in between, you'll have something saved up. And well, we know that there's going to be a free limited character for this year, which is guaranteed to be either Saber or Archer. We know that they're going to give a free character, at least from the collab. So you won't have to worry about one of the collab characters. It's more so that you'll need to worry about the other one, really. Wait a second. Does this work? Something should work here. Hold on a second. No, because it doesn't extend anyways to this, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. If they release an Ami, I won't be able to get him. I will be so sad, so I need to lock in with saving. Well, the thing is, we're assuming Archer is going to be the free one and not Saber. It's the most likely case because, let's be real, they'll want the waifu to be locked behind the money side of things because they know. Well, the thing is, you never know because there are women out there who will want to dump everything for this one as well, for a male character. After all, well, I say this, HSR has been doing at least a decent job with male characters. I know Wuwa and Genshin fans are absolutely raging about the fact that we've not had a male character in either game, but personally, there's never been a promise of such, to be honest. I don't know why people feel like they're so like it's supposed to be a must in that sense, but yeah. Ain't no one whipping the credit card for Amiya? Well, you never know. You never know. Yeah, probably. That is true. Surely this works, right? Don't think so. So wait, I'm on this side. Hold on a second. Wait a second. How does this work? Hold on a minute. All right, let's do this. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say it's not sure how it works, but okay. All right, so we need this now. Can I do this? No, it goes only until there. So maybe this? One second. No, that blocks us off. There we go. Yo, Raphael, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? So wait, can I just keep doing this one so that it can give me... Oh, never mind, it disappeared. He vanished. He went poof. Okay, fair enough. Let me see the... I see a chest down there. One second. Because I know if I start the tracker, it's gonna just make me go for this. So, I'd rather not. Let's do this. Alright, there's a chest down this way. May as well at least locate all the chests before we go and start talking to Rappa about whatever the event is. I did get E6 Acheron with 60k, or maybe it was 57k. That's really good luck. That is really good luck. But yeah, it's not impossible. It's just difficult is the best way to put it. Because the thing is, you have to remember that you'll get back a lot of this back, right? You'll get a lot of stuff back thanks to the Eidolons you'll get for 4 stars and all that sort of jazz. and whatnot. So you will be able to, but it would be very tricky because I think the worst case scenario for E6, what did I say, was like around what 200k ish, I think it is 200k this. It's very lucky to get it in 60k. I'd say the average to get E6 is probably around 100k, to be quite honest. Depends on your wins and stuff like that. I mean, if you win all your 50-50s, right? Win your 50-50s, get it fairly early on, like say around 7 multis in, right? I mean, 7 multis in is like what? But that's the thing. The thing is, the premium currency in gacha games is stupid, but that's why they do it, because they know that people will get caught up into it, and it's why you have to play the game smart in your own way. Don't fall for their trap. Play the way you want to, knowing which characters are coming up and everything. Go for it. 11,200. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, really? Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, it is 11,200. Yeah, it is 11,200. Anyways, times 6, let's say, or 7. You'll need to do it 78,400. It's still very lucky to be able to do that, to be honest, but yeah. Just buy gift cards and write them off as business expenses. Yeah, when you're unemployed, yeah, sure, you can do that, I suppose. I suppose it could work. I guess that's one good thing in the US that people can do much more easily, especially if you are obviously like not self-employed, but like even if you're employed, is that all your taxes you have to do yourself, right? Everything is done yourself. The thing in the UK is, and I'm just saying here as an example, in India you can do it the way US does it, if I'm not mistaken. But since I'm in the UK right now, I have to base it off the UK way of how I do it. I don't write my taxes. Basically, the taxes are already written off for me as like in my employee thingy. Basically, it's already done for me effectively, all my taxes and everything. So I don't have to worry about it at all, basically, come the end of the year or come the end of the financial year. So can't really do it the same way necessarily, but yes. But yes, if I was doing YouTube full time, then yeah, I would be able to basically write it off as a thingy, because I have to do the taxes in that situation. Where is the chest? In that situation, I'm the one doing my taxes. Or if I was self-employed or whatever, if I was, basically spending the money, or if I was basically, doing it that way, basically, yeah. Wait, is it here? No, it's not here. Where is it? It's the other way. Taxes are different everywhere, but that's the thing. It's confusing, but it is everywhere, and it's not unmanageable. It is something that you just have to basically learn, when you're doing it, kind of thing, basically. Can I get the chest? I don't want to talk to that guy. Let me get this bird as well. Where do I fill in? Oh no. Alright, let's go out. Hopefully there wasn't a chest in there as well. Again. Okay, we've got all the treasure chests. So what do we have? 15 out of 17. So I'm missing 2 chests somewhere. No idea where, to be honest. Where is the bird, by the way? Oh yeah, here it is. The IRS is scary. Hire an accountant. Yeah, I think from what I know, most people just, to be honest, anywhere you go, I would personally say, rather than doing your taxes yourself, self-filling your taxes, you always should get an accountant, in my personal opinion. Wait, there's a bird in his head. I'd rather be a beautiful dumb bird. I respect it. You know what? Fair enough. He's a smart boy. He's a very, very smart boy. Alright, anyways, let's carry on with the Rappa stuff, I guess, in the meantime. Because she asked us to go on to the stage, I guess, right? And I can't wait to... Let me yank this 1 second. I saw it from far away. I was wondering, like, what did I see? What did I see there? But yeah, like either you do it the way the UK does it, where you just let the taxes go on its own kind of thing, because as you're working, you're spending and stuff like that, or wherever you live, just hire an accountant. It's way better to do that. But I think it should be okay for now, since I don't need to do all the taxes until I'm 26, which I am not, so I just need to do some. Well, it just depends on what you're doing, to be honest. I would say it's little taxes or no taxes, or more taxes, whatever it may be, still, you should probably look into it, and also, if need be, still hire an accountant if possible, or at least get an advice, at least from an accountant. Consultancy, at least. Because that's still more important than anything else. Also, yeah, I'm surprised. Where is this place? No taxes until 26 is very crazy to me. I've never heard that before. Usually, most places I know is either 18 or 21. It's between the two usually. It depends on the situation and what you're doing and stuff, of course, right? Also, if you're at university and stuff like that and all that sort of jazz, there is some leeway there, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've heard and what I've been told. When I say leeway, it's you have to do less, basically, not all of it. Because, again, you're only allowed to do work a certain amount of hours and so on and so forth. Basically, that's what it is. But still, like, either way, the point is, usually it's 18 or 21. I've never heard of this. But yeah, Poland, but it's not exactly no taxes, just less taxes. To be honest, I don't know how it works yet. Yeah, I'd look into it, to be honest, because that is something I would say is something you should look into, because it is something that you may need to work on and learn as soon as possible. Just to make sure you're not making any mistakes throughout the year as well, because some people have to you have to kind of do your taxes as you go, basically, just so that it's not necessarily as much, but like you have to make sure that you're keeping track of everything. That's wild. I just saw it online. Brief TLDR, if you don't mind me asking. Oh, this is a rhythm-based game. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I mean, it's a very simple game, but okay. All right. I mean, it's a very, very simple one, but yeah. I nearly double clicked there. So it's a tax relief called Zero Pit for youth until 26 with a limit of 85,258 PLN, but it's only like 20 USD, I think. That's actually not bad. I mean, any form of tax relief is still tax relief. 20k USD, you mean? Yeah, I was gonna say 20 USD is not much in the grand scheme of things, but still, it's something, I suppose, I guess. But that makes much more sense. 20,000 USD relief is really nice, to be honest. But I guess it's also a way for. I guess it's a way for also basically being like, Wait, I have to just guess the beat. There's no line. Oh god. One second. I'm just trying to get the beat going. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Gonna take all my payments in crypto and move to Poland for a few years. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Yeah. I actually have somebody who I work with who's from Poland, and of course he's pure vibes and all. Such a good guy, man. So cool. But yeah, it is quite funny in that sense, though, to be honest. That's crazy to me, man. But their beat is indeed divine. Fair enough. Alright, so that's done. Very lovely. Let's teleport all the way there. But you do not get the whole relief if you do not go to uni. I mean, you still don't pay taxes, but you do need to pay some other stuff, which is already like 30% of your salary, and it only gets worse if you're older than 26. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense, I suppose, in that regards, I suppose. They'll want you to obviously do certain things to kind of basically give reason as to why it should be that way. Julian! Is that my boy King Julian? Is that the King Julian from Madagascar? Welcome, welcome, mate. Hello, everyone in Rappa. Welcome, welcome, mate. Peppy gazes at you with curious eyes, as if asking why you're suddenly visiting. Are we gonna start singing with him? This event is crazy to me, man. Although I will say, they were on their phones the whole night. At night, along the way, space stations, always you can frequently hear a ding 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 sound, like someone's rapping on cabin chains with this way. You don't seem to suppose some space creature managed to break in. I mean, considering the amount of space creatures on this place, I wouldn't be surprised. You have to give it a shot. I'm pretty curious what Peppy's sound will, Peppy's voice sounds like. Will it be adorable or really gruff? I have no problems. Oh god. What is he gonna sound like? Alright, let's see. Come on. Oh, it's a full beat. Okay. Alright, we're saying hello. Is he just saying hello again? Come on. Greetings to you all. The bad thing with Poland is that the minimum wage comes up to like 1200. See, the thing is, it's so weird because the thing is, it also depends on the cost of living in the country. You know what I mean? Because I agree that is low. Our minimum wage has gone up, of course, this month as well in the UK. And everything. And I think now it's like your minimum wage pre-taxes, I think, is about 2 grand now, basically a month, if not a little bit more. Maybe a little bit less. I can't remember exactly what the math would add up to. But yeah. I know basically people under 21 get less minimum wage, if I'm not mistaken, in the UK as well, which is wrong in my opinion, but yeah, that's just how it is. Anyways, well, one thing I was gonna say as well is it also depends on the cost of living in the country, because like, yeah. What I mean is also day-to-day stuff, not obviously your, you know, your wants basically. Oh my god, doing this in the hard difficulty is gonna be rough, man. I'm not gonna like this at all. Please. Yeah, it also probably depends on your city in terms of job-wise, yeah. I can't believe we're doing this event, man. No, this is gonna be rough. I'm not excited for this. One second. I'm just gonna quickly do this and then I'll reach chat in a second. I was bad there. I can't do anything here. Dude's thing is rough. Alright, there we go. Man is not good. No, without a bar thingy, I can't do it, man. I'm not good with this beat. Comparatively, most simple jobs will be way higher in the US, but rent at the minimum is like 2K, food plus electricity. The thing is, yeah, in the UK as well, it's the same as well, to be honest. The food, the rent, food and electricity bills, water bills and all that is ridiculously high. But the thing is as well, is the issue in the thing is in the UK, if you want to live by minimum wage and all that sort of stuff, like how I'm sharing room sharing basically, or not room sharing, house sharing, because I don't share my room, but I share my house, share the house. I'm living with 4 other people. But yeah, so you have to kind of divide the costs accordingly, you know, and all that sort of stuff. Like my rent right now is for this, it's a pretty small room. I'm not gonna say it's a big room. It's a small room. It's 800 pounds or some 825 pounds, all bills included and everything, which is super nice. I would say that I'm spending less here than I was in my previous place, but of course my previous place had a bigger room as well. Personally, I was running a bigger room. But yeah, also along with that, food and food and all comes into play and stuff. Food is the biggest killer for me, man. Basically spending like 150, 200, maybe a little bit more over the month. But yeah. I mean, actually more, not even 200. I'm underestimating that. That's at least 300, 350 at least minimum. But yeah. No, I cook. I cook at home. I only eat out over the weekends. That's it. And usually I try and get deals on the food that I get from outside. So basically, like, I get like this way. The thing is, I have to eat at home, but then of course at work as well, having coffee and stuff and all that, unfortunately we don't get free food at home. Unfortunately at home, at work we don't get free food. But yeah, generally when I'm putting 250, 300 for this. But yeah, I spend like 1.5k a month on food, but I order a lot of takeout. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I try and avoid that as much as I can. I try and avoid that as much as I can. But yeah, that is where money pit is. To be honest, I've when I was at university, there was a couple of months where I just do takeout only. Like a couple of months where I just take out. Especially I think this was during COVID. I would just do takeout almost every other day, if not every day. And even then, if I did everyday takeout, the way I would look into deals and trying to get like bundle deals and stuff where I could save some food for the following day or something like that. Basically like leftover pizzas or whatever it is. because I'm not much of an, I don't eat that much. I eat only twice a day, usually in the morning and then once in the evening, really, when I'm back from work. And that's all I do. I don't eat that much. Justin, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? I'm not a big eater in that sense, surprisingly. But the thing is, back then I would be spending about 350, 400 a month in that situation with takeout. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Depends on the takeout, of course, but yeah, as well. Oh, God. Pretty good. How's the grind going? Grind's going well, man. Grind's going well. We're going well here. So far, so good. Obviously, getting stuff done with this game, with the events and stuff that I've missed out on. Trying to get as many jades as possible. Hopefully, by the time the anniversary begins, we'll be looking at about being at 55, 56k jades, hopefully. I missed that. I would save money cooking, but I'm not a chef and prices for raw food went up. The thing is with me, right? I'm not a chef either. I'm not gonna pronounce myself as a chef, but I do try and go for easy foods. Foods that are much easier to make and cook. So I try and go for stuff like rice and chicken and obviously mix in with sauces and soy sauces and stuff, because all you have to do is chuck a bunch of vegetables and chicken and stuff into the pan, grill it for a little bit, let it grill up a little bit, put some sauces in and all that sort of stuff, salt and pepper, all that sort of jazz. Whatever sauces you want. You can go for peri-peri sauces or you can go for soy sauce. You want to go more Chinese or whatever. Get the rice in the fucking cooker. Cook up the rice. Boom. You're good. On the other side of the coin, I have some other meals as well that I make. So grilled sandwiches, you just buy a grill, put like a bunch of vegetables and chicken in the middle or whatever you want. Depends on how you want to go about it. Bread, slices, cheese, whatever you want. Boom, grilled sandwich, good to go. I can make noodles as well. Your instant noodles are super easy to make as well. That's the bare minimum. I can easily make super quickly and whatnot as well. That's another option. Could make pizza as well, but not with like pizza bases. You can use just slices of bread. Just put sauce on top, cheese, vegetables, done. Boom. There you go. That's another one done. That's one of the easiest ones you can do like within 15 minutes. If you have an oven and everything, that's one of the easiest ones in my opinion that you can do, to be honest. I make that all the time because it's just so easy. Just so simple in that sense. You don't even need to do the pizza base or anything of that sort, and it still tastes really good. But yeah. And then pasta as well is good. Mashed potatoes is easy as well. French fries you can make as well. I make potato wedges more so, not fries, but more like potato wedges is what I do. But yeah. Hey Gil, I'm done downloading the game. Do you have any advice for me as a first-time player? Be careful with what you spend on in this game in terms of your currency, because there's a lot of different team compositions and you want to kind of follow those team compositions. What I would recommend is checking out this site called Prydwen, Prydwen. I think that's the spelling of the site. Use that site to your advantage if you can, because that site basically will give you all you need to know in terms of the basics, in terms of how good units are, the way they work and everything. And also getting an idea of team compositions and stuff, so you have an idea of like what teams to build, what units work well with one another and stuff like that. But yeah, geez, more than me. To be fair, I have been saving for quite some, I say I've saving for quite some time. I literally did summon for Tribi recently, but I've been saving generally speaking as well, to be honest. I've not been going all in on stuff, and I got fairly lucky for a while. Yes, I agree with what Nuke said as well. Try and target for your supports more than anything. Supports, healers, and stuff like that. And yeah. You can either go for that way, and also what I would recommend is go for what you like first and foremost. Choose a couple of DPSs that you really like. So say, for example, CASTORICE is coming up. You really like her. Go for her. But then once you get CASTORICE, try and look for what works well with her in that sense. Go for that. That is the way you should probably play the game primarily, in my opinion, personally. So like if I, for example, I like Firefly a lot, so I've been building on Firefly that for the most part. Now I like CASTORICE, so I went for some units that work well with CASTORICE. I'm summoning for certain characters that will work well with her. And it's the same thing what I'm gonna do with Saber when she drops as well. Is like I'll go for Saber, but I'll hopefully go for characters that'll go well with her as well. But like, yeah, the guys are saying choose 1 or 2 DPSs and then build team around waifu by going for supports and sustains characters that can heal you up and stuff like that. That is the way you should play this game, in my personal opinion. Yo, my man, chicken and rice is like the half of what I cook, other than some pasta, fries, or mashed potatoes. Yeah, pretty. It's very simple. It's these are simple dishes that don't take too much time and also are very easy to make. Like, it's so easy to make. Like, personally, what I do is, because Monday to, like, not Monday to Friday, I was gonna say Monday to Friday, but 4 days out of the week, right? Because I'm at work from, you know, for 12 hours basically. I'm at work. um I don't have the time to necessarily cook as much as I should be able to, right? So those days, usually what I do is I just get meal replacements in, or I make something really quick, like a bread pizza or noodles or whatever it is. Usually those days I have that basically, right? Or grilled sandwich, one of those three, because they're 10-minute quick mix: bread, butter, cheese, whatever it needs to go on top of it, or whatever. For grilled sandwich, pizza is easy as well. Done. On the days I'm off, I work on either 2 days I take out, right? Or the other days I just go put the rice in the cooker, let it cook, get the pan out, put some vegetables in, whatever I need to, chicken, whatever I want. Boom. There's your meal. So yeah, it just comes down to like what you're trying to cook. If you're trying to go for something really fancy, yeah. But yeah. Damn, 12 hours is crazy. I just physically couldn't eat from stress after 8 hours, aka 10 out of town counting travel time. See, for me, because I've been at the place I work for so long, and also I got my promotion and everything, and I know the people that I work with, and it's very smooth to work. For me, it's easy. For you, you were at a new job, as you said, right? Plus, it didn't work for you. You were stressed. It didn't really work for you. My God, the frame drops are insane. I don't know what's happening here. My game is struggling. This is, I think we're coming to a stage where my game cannot handle my PC, my laptop cannot handle this for some reason. I don't know why. That's so weird. I guess I'm streaming as well at the same time as playing, because I was gonna say what I was experiencing Genshin today is crazy. The Genshin stuff, I did one of the world quests with in the new world quests in Genshin, and it's so good. It is so good, man. Brother, there's barely nothing here. Yeah, Rappa, please. Is this literally just what was that Bandrock or what was the thing on iOS called ages ago? Old school. I don't know if it still exists. But it was banned something. But yeah, we'll just run with that. You need to stop running hentai in the background. Very funny. Bro got appeal to the new PC ASAP. Yeah, I know. Next month, like I said, next month. I'm still trying to save up a little bit more money if possible and everything. And then also I want to do it when I have removed some stuff from my room and all that sort of stuff, and I also I've finished off with my vacation and all next month that I'm having my 12-day vacation. And then I'll probably order the parts and everything and just sit down and make it. Maybe I'll stream it. I'll probably do a live stream of me making it. Fuck it. To be honest, I've been playing Nikkei, HSR, and Wuba most these days. That's not bad. Yeah, to be honest, gacha wise, it's only been these two for me. This and This and Genshin. I've been just enjoying these two gacha games. Outside of that, I've not been playing anything in terms of the gacha side of things. So yeah, I've been just enjoying these. Outside of that, I've just been playing normal games, to be honest. Regular ass games, pretty much. Also, hello gamer. I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello mate. Yep, and my job, I had to speak to like 100 plus people a day, and I'm an introvert. It really wasn't for me, and not to mention, I had to learn a lot of medical knowledge and some other technical stuff. Yeah, fair enough. That's not, yeah, that doesn't really work in that sense, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Are they quitting? After our last performance, I realized that the band style is way different from what I'm looking for. Oh. It's obvious that I'm more suited being a band leader. I see you're a ninja with clear tenant. You feel my decisions. That's right, you're blocking my path, rapper. But yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, the good thing for me, it's like I've become a little bit more extroverted. I'm still a little bit of an introvert, but I still I'm an extrovert. But of course, with the getting the managerial position and all, it is definitely something that's become a lot more. I've have to speak a lot more and work a lot more, but it's not been too bad, at least, you know. And it's always good to have people that can having a team that you know very well and can work with very well is always super helpful. I really wanted to go for an PC, but unfortunately, I didn't last in my jog long enough. What I do is play my Star Rail on Nvidia because my PC can't really run it anymore with the all the after all the updates. Yeah, you'll have to do the streaming service, which I mean at least is a good thing. It exists, right? I think that's a very nice thing that they've done, basically. We're really the last ninjas right now. August manager. Are we trying to? Oh, we're trying to recruit the old members. The style of rappers band is a form of music that is not aligned with the academy's regulations. There we go. That's tough. One second. Okay. Zippo. Oh, I thought you were going on exchange. That's right. I almost forgot. Yeah, the free version I use kind of sucks because I get an hour of playtime, then I need to quit out and join back. And I mean, it's at least you can come back in immediately, and it's not like stopping you after an hour every single day. That would be bad, especially with how long some of these story sections are becoming. That would be really rough. But yeah, it's not too bad to be honest in that sense. It's an option. It's an option. I love how we're just gassing this guy up by him becoming a potential ninja. All right, buddy. All right, let's see this. Dafonshi. I will honor your decision. Okay. The selection for Dreamweaver Academy students is based solely on performance achievements. Even our production times are the same, so our personal information is identical. Oh. Damn. I love how she's just shut up there, basically. What did he say? What did he say? The ninja code. I'm confused at how GeForce Now works if your PC can't handle the game. Because GeForce Now is based on your internet connection. It's streaming the game, right? At least that's what my understanding is. It's a cloud-based service, right? So it's more so based on your internet performance rather than your PC. You don't have to, like, you're not running it on your PC setup. There's no work being done in that sense. It's all based on your internet. Basically what it is that, say for example, you're playing like game share effectively. If somebody else is running the game somewhere else in the world, wherever it may be, it's running on some computer in the world, but you're streaming that game being played and you're able to control it and everything. Basically it's kind of like Parsec effectively. It's like Parsec but for modern games effectively. That's the idea basically there. All right, let's see. So let's submit all of these. That'll give me some more jades and stuff, but yeah. That is also possible. That is also very possible. Oh god, is this actually gonna be the whole thing? No, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm not interested in that event anymore. I'm not interested in this event anymore. Please let me go. I still have to do... So which ones? Wait, I have to figure this out. So Dreamscape one, I've done everything. I have to do the editing for those. That's fine. Have I done all of these? Yeah, I've done all the Primogem ones. I'm just trying to see if I've missed any of these. I know I've done that one. This one I've also done, I'm pretty sure. This one I've not done. Like, I get it'll run on the cloud, but your PC is not going to display frames properly. No, it won't. That'll be still fine. That's the whole point of being able to run it. That's the reason why, say, for example, you can play on the PlayStation Portal, you can play games like, what's it called? Like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. You don't run it on the device in the sense of it doesn't need to run the frames or anything. It literally is just stream sharing it. Why do you think the PlayStation Portal is such a tiny fucking device? It barely has anything in it, I don't think. So it's basically able to run it because it's using the internet only. It's using the internet connection to basically run the game. I've done everything pretty much. I only have to go for Castrum Kremnos and Janusopoulos. Let's start here and then we'll go explore a little bit. Let's see. Every single time it ends up in one of these spots and I want to kill myself. It's just purely on the internet, yeah. What's happening, Max? How are you doing, mate? Wait, where am I going? Oh, there it is. I was like, I can't tell where I'm supposed to go. I was like, where the fuck is this chest? Alright, let's see. I think it said the chest is somewhere down... Wait, did it say it was down here? Where? Wait. Hold on a second. It said the chest was somewhere here. Was it here? It said? Hold on a second. One second. Hold on. I'm just gonna go this way. I think I have to go all the way across. I think it might be at the end there. I don't see a chest down there. Yeah, no, I see a chest down there. Sorry, lads. Coming through. Coming through. I've got to get these chest, please. Gotta get this chest. Did you hear about the Lord of the Mysteries? I read the books recently and it was really good. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. What is it? Is it like just novels or what? I've never heard of those books. Lord of the Mysteries. Heard of Lord of the Rings? Oh, Western fantasy web novel written by a Chinese author. Never heard of it. It's new to me. It has an anime coming out as well as the game. Oh, I've never heard of it. Didn't even know it was getting an anime. That's cool. I'll probably have a look at it. I didn't finish Swarms and Golden Gear. Shit, I forgot. That is something I need to do as well. That'll give me some more shit as well, to be honest. I completely forgot about it. Wait, what? Maybe I change it to night and then it goes? Then I'm able to get it? Let me see. Okay, let me get through here. I forgot I need to do that one as well. Unnoble Knight, whatever it is. The newest one. I completely forgot it existed, to be honest. But that's another one that I need to do, yeah. Okay. Alright, that's another chest done and dusted. Wait, am I literally forgetting all of these ones? The anime trailers look crazy. You should check it out. I mean, it's not like exactly anime. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, okay, I'll have a look. Wait, where is it? Was it? It was here, right? Hold on. I think this is during daytime. Because it should be there. And it's not. So what if I do this? Ah, there it is. It just spawned in randomly last second. I didn't even notice it. Alright, let's see. There's one down there. I don't know where this is, man. This is so confusing to me. I know which one this is. I think this one I need to have, I think I have to do a world quest for this one, unfortunately. Zhonghua. Okay. Never heard. But, okay, I'll have a look into it. Yeah, I need to do a world quest for this one. I'll do this afterwards. Alright, let me... I have to go to Simulated Universe now. 1 second. I should at least get it started because I've completely forgot it existed, to be honest. Herda's office. I've been so busy doing fucking Divergent and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. And then I completely forgot about these expansion modules. Unknowable domain. So what do I have to do again here? Hold on a second. I've completely forgotten where I'm at. So complete all the regular stages. So I think I have to do number 5, right? Right? No, this one doesn't reset, but yeah. Break. Alright, let's see. Use different extrapolations. Got it, got it. Okay. I mean, I haven't done this one, but yeah. Let's do this. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know why I'm doing that already. I was just starting to use it immediately off rip. I need to sit down and do this one at some point. I completely forgot it existed. I'm just gonna go for the new one so that way at least it adds up into the books and stuff. I wonder what would be the best for CASTORICE in this place, to be honest. I'd probably imagine AoE or something, surely. It's crazy long. It has 2 books, and just the first one has many words as reading twice. The whole Harry Potter series twice. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually kind of nuts, but fair enough. I'll have a look into it. I'll probably have a look into it. Maybe it's something I can read while I'm at work or something. Let me just get these cosmic fragments. We do not care about any of these. Alright, well, whatever. I think it's coming in June, not sure though. Got it. It should probably might be a summer anime. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll have a look into it. I'll have a look into it. But yeah, it's this one, this mode. I'll need to just remember to do it. I sure speak China propaganda doing wonders. I mean, hey, listen. What China is doing right now is the definition of doing nothing and still winning somehow. It's very impressive, but I respect it, man. I respect it. Let's just go for everything. I know these won't necessarily work or anything, but I'm just going for anything there. Did I start the new simulated universe yet? If you mean Divergent, yeah, I'm already level 35 in it. So I think by next patch I'll be level 70 already. Especially tomorrow morning reset will happen. Again, we'll do the cyclicals and all that jazz. Yeah. We'll be okay. But yeah, I've already started it. And to be honest, I'm probably going to do a lot more now that once I get CASTORICE, because I'm going to be able to try and see what shenanigans we can use with her potentially. Oh. Let's go and do combat ones because we got that one, right? Because every time we do battle, we'll get a lot of fragments. So, may as well. Oh. Dogs. I didn't realize I ran out of this, to be honest. I was like, why can't I use my technique? Ran out of technique points, surprisingly. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice. Dude's trying to deal damage to us. No, he cannot. We'll try and finish this off and then we'll see what we can do. What else do we have to do? This is only one of them, by the way. Well, this one is the easiest one. I like the ones that are healing ones because it's the easiest ones to face. Do we know when the new SO and this one will be available in English? Unfortunately not, sadly, mate. We have no idea on that front at the moment. They've not given us any information. I mean, I know something got delayed recently. I don't know which one got delayed. One of the ones got delayed and I don't remember which one. I still have to do some reviews and talk videos about the short stories one that released last month. I still have to make a video talking about that. I've just been so busy at work and everything that I've not been able to do it. But I'll buy it later this weekend or something and do it. But yeah, I know episode Ryu is releasing this month. Episode Ryu Volume 2 is releasing this month. But we have no idea on SO15 or anything. I mean, we still need SO14 and 14 to release as well in English. There's been no confirmation on that either. So, no idea. Let's go speed, break. We'll go break again. Break again. We'll go speed. We'll go general. Can I get this, please? Thanks. Is episode read to something we didn't see in Danmachi? Yes, it's not something we've seen in Danmachi. It released afterwards. It's actually something we saw in this, actually. We saw it in the anime. We saw a little bit of it in the anime. Make sure to combine the components or you will lose. Yeah. I know. I remember that part at least. I know that combining the components is really helpful, basically. But I want to kind of also get still a little bit more. Nonetheless, though, if possible, but yeah. But yeah, I need to make sure I get the ones with the 2 marks in the top and stuff like that, I know. Yeah, don't spoil it, don't spoil it. Because, well, I say don't spoil it as if we're gonna get it in the anime. We already got it in the anime, but yeah. This mode is tough because you can't just spam random stuff and win like the other simulated universes. Yeah, I know. I have to be a little bit more cautious. There we go. Nice. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me see. Let's go for this. Yeah, let's go for this so that we can get this. Yep. There we go. We'll go for this. Combine. Just continuously synthesizing the components, yeah. We'll do this one. Alright. It's elite time, baby. Elite break is still good in this one. I think dot also works super well. Yeah, dot works also pretty well from what I remember. Well, I think dot has like a specific thing to itself already as well in this mode. I mean, it's better, at least it works. Considering, well, the state of dot right now, it's better it at least works here. Hopefully Kafka's buffs are pretty good, but I mean, the problem is they just don't need only Kafka's buffs, man. They need one more unit. Another unit would help out majorly. I still didn't meet max difficulty, and no, yeah, I stopped at wait, when you say max difficulty, I assume you mean this one, right? The oh, what's it called? I keep forgetting the name. The word starting from C. I keep forgetting it. Conundrum, yeah, the conundrum. I assume you're talking about the conundrums. I keep forgetting it every single time. The conundrums. Yeah, I only got to conundrum 5 and then I've stopped as well. The problem is it's too RNG, man. If you could at least choose like the plan you need to start, but yeah. I do, but I don't actively look at them. I know most of it, more or less most of it, but not all of it. Maybe I've missed some things. I don't actively go out of my way to look for it, but I do know most of it because it just gets recommended to me half the time anyways. So it's not something I really worry too much about. Like, oh, I saw it. Oh, bad thing, you know? But yeah. Super Break don't need help. Dot needs help. Yeah, Dot needs help. For sure. There we go. Oh, we obtained all these conundrums. Okay. Conundrums Then components. We don't need the dot ones. That's fine. Let's take this one just so that we can get more. Let's go reward. You yearn to get a response from them. Obtain random rewards. Okay, there we go. Let's go obtain 6 random ones, because at least they'll maybe add up. No. Yeah, sure. Depends on the character. I don't mind it necessarily. I think for more or less I know which one it will. Oh, fuck. I hate this one, man. Ah. So the outside one is stopping first. So it'll stop with 2 to go. So let's do it on this one. Oh no, it stops with 1 to go. Oh, this stops with 2 to go. No, it stopped with 1 to go, man. Shit. 3 to go. I'll take the 2. I'll take the 2. I mistimed the second one. Because I know, like, obviously 3.3 who's coming. We know that already because of this. 3.4, I know more or less who's coming. I don't know anything beyond that necessarily. But yeah. Oh, Cypher? I've heard she's not. I've heard the opposite. I've heard she's not meant to buff them up. I could be wrong, but that's at least what I heard. Let's take this one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll never know. We'll find out only when it drops. But yeah, that's what I heard at least, is that it's not supposed... She's not supposed to actually... She's not actually supposed to be for dot, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Nice. That was good. The one thing I hate whenever Firefly goes back into her base form, right, is that she goes slower, which kind of is annoying because it just wastes my time in that sense. It's like, well, why? You were literally going next. I know you changed your form, but like, come on, man. All right, they're all broken. That's fine. All right, there we go. Let's see. Hopefully this ends up good enough. I was gonna say, please don't tell me they regain their HP. Actually, this is the first time we were able to take them down super quickly to the point where they were in their mirror form. There we go. One more to go, and then he'll die. There we go. We'll take this break. Yeah, that's why you need her signature. It is rough. A lot of people are actually going down the way of just basically using stat sticks for her basically instead if need be, because yeah. Do this. Let's modify this. There we go. We modified it to max. Component synthesis. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go, come on. This is good. This has been huge because we've been basically doing this whole break shenanigans. This is insane. We've just been continuously synthesizing components again and again. Oh man, that would have been nice. Alright, let's see. We can't do any more. Alright, let's see. Can I do this one? Let's see. Let me override the dot ones. Follow-up attack. There we go. That works. Let me replace this one. Replace this one. Oh. That works. Let's do the general one. Any other ones that we have that are the wrong type? No. Alright. We'll run with what we've got. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm hoping this goes well. Yeah, I heard that the Bailu Litecoin is best for a free-to-play option for CASTORICE. I think I'll go for LC if I can't get to E2. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like that's what I've been hearing as well. Is just like people are saying, you know, go for these options because there's no other option, or like use Bailu. I think there was one more as well that people were suggesting. I can't remember it, to be honest, off the top of my head. But there's one more as well that I know people were suggesting, and I was like, fair enough. If you got to do what you got to do, you know. If you can't, if there's no option, then you've got to do something, you know. Yeah, the Battle Pass one as well is also not bad from what I've heard, yeah. But there's one more 5-star one. Some people were suggesting another 5-star one. I can't remember which one it is, to be honest. Yeah, it does cost money. Of course it does. I mean, it is Battle Pass, of course it does. But yeah, it's there as an option still, though, for people who may not, who may want it, you know. Let's go for this one. We'll go for this one. When there are no fewer than 1 extra cycles, increase damage taken by allies by 15%. When there are 0 extra cycles, reduces damage taken, increases damage dealt. We'll just take this one. I'll take the shop one. Let's go to the store. May as well. That was our next place, so we may as well. Okay. More synthesis. We'll take this one. Yeah, we'll take that one as well. That'll make us go cheaper as well. Workbench of creation, modification. Can I do? They're all maxed. Component store. Yes, please. Batch select. Okay, I can't buy all of these. Remove that. Remove that. Keep that. Buy everything else. Yeah. Take the scepter curios. You can forfeit them for 100 fragments. Forfeit them for 100 frags. Let's see. So this one. Yeah. Okay. Good shout. Good shout, good shout, good shout. Yeah, pretty much gives me 609. Can I do this? No, that's too expensive. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, can I even try this as well? Alright, let's just buy everything that works well with the team. There we go. And this will component synthesize, and we're gonna just go on a tear now again, synthesizing wise. Break. Break. Could have gone speed actually. Should have maybe thought about that basically, but that's fine. There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's go occurrence. Yeah, let's go occurrence. And the Herda LC is also bad because you want Castor to go slow for the relic set. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, true, true, true. It's rough, man. It is gonna be rough. I do feel for people in that sense. Could go for this, but because that'll synthesize, but I think this will be better because it's just gonna be boosting that one up a bit more, which I think is a bit better. What do I have this? 1 second, curio wise. So if I do this, oh my god. I thought the other one would get fixed as well, but I guess it's obtained and it just stays alive. That's kind of annoying. Oh, I should try and use the tribute tactic here. Nah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I should have just replaced it all. That's what I should have done, to be honest, in hindsight. Really? I thought that was fine, to be honest. I thought that was fine, but that's okay. Oh well, it's alright. The easiest one I saved, but I thought I was just on the side of it, but that's my bad. Alright, let's go for this. Keep breaking. The bad thing with CASTORICE is that she takes tribute from Herda's team. Ooh, which one should I go for here? I'll go for this one. I'll need to go back to Robin, but her Anaxa will probably be best. Yeah, Anaxa is basically Herda's best partner. From what I've been seeing and stuff, everybody's been in love with that one. Yeah, it's something to do with Trivi. Basically, you have to do it a certain amount of times. I think you just have to use her E or her normal basic attack a couple of times and it works. But I can't remember exactly how it is, to be honest. Alright, let's see if there's any ones I don't need. No. You know what? Let me just overwrite it. Because there's one that we don't need. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Break. Is there one we don't need now? I'm just having a look around and seeing if there's one we don't need. I think we can just stick with what we've got, to be honest, for now. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see how we fare here. Did you also change time a little bit ago? You mean daylight savings? Yeah. Holy shit, fair enough. Actually, I'm pretty sure he does because the skill point issue on the Herda's team. Don't know if it's still like that though, but you probably want her LC to help offset that. Got it. Okay, the damage from the characters is low, but from what I'm seeing is gotta just rely on this. Because this is doing a majority of the damage. It's like he's restoring his HP and then he's attacking more, which is so weird to me. Is it just me or am I tripping on that, right? Am I noticing that? There we go. That's kind of a waste. I was really hoping we'd be able to be fine there. Okay, propagation coming. Oh, this will be actually pretty good because we're going to be able to just go all in on this. Hopefully this should deal a lot of damage to these guys. Yeah, I don't know if I'm tripping, but it feels like the little guys aren't taking that much damage either. There we go. Nice. Alright, vulnerability on this guy is gonna help us a lot. There we go. Alright, time to see how we fare here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, fortunately I have Herda LC. I wanted to go for Eidolons, but I got unlucky. As for Anaxa, I will probably not get him since I will go all in for Castor, but I will still try since I want to try the Anaxa, Herda, Jade, Robin team. Oh boy. That's a team and a half, to be honest. That is a very good team, to be honest. Nice, come on. I might go for him, but since I want E2 on Herda and her LC, she does more than enough damage, yeah. Oh, you went E2 on Herda and her LC. Yeah, that's a lot. That's good, yeah, that's good enough. Jeez. Yeah, we're good. My comps will be the Hua, Robin, Herda, and CASTORICE, Tripster, Hyacine, and someone else. I don't know yet. Fair enough, fair enough. That was a very good run, though, overall. Wait. Should I? I don't know if I should. Should I? Fuck it, let's go. When you pass the third plane, you can choose to consume a certain number of extra cycles to enter the fourth plane. You cannot enter there if you do not have any extra cycles. I have only 2 extra cycles. Losing the battle in the fourth plane will still count as this. Okay, I mean, that's fine, because even if we lose the battle, we'll clear the stage, which is more than enough for me. Okay. As long as it clears the stage, that's the most important thing for me. I don't really give a shit outside of that. Oh, brother, of course it's this dude, man. Of course it's this dude. Where's that follow-up one that we got? Convert it for me, convert it for me. What is it? Break. Charge. Okay, there we go. Break. That'll synthesize as well. Yeah, we're going in a synthesis spree, basically. There we go. Alright, we should be in a good spot. We should be. With what I'm getting as well, we should be hopefully in a fine spot to be able to just be fine, to be honest, to just enjoy. Just relax, sit back, and enjoy. I'd like to think so, at least. The only issue is cycles-wise, I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it off, but let's see. Alright, there we go. That breaks all of them. Wait. Where's the boy? Holy shit. Dude in the middle is not taking any damage. Hang on a second. How much HP does this guy have? Dog. There's a lot of bosses you gotta beat before getting to Hule. Ah. Oh, that's why it's 4 cycles there. I see. That makes sense. Fair enough. But that's a lot of HP though. I mean, these scepters should do enough damage, but like... I might need to go get some water while I'm here. I thought I'd end the stream by now, but like... Never mind, we're here still. Alright, it's gonna take a while, I guess. At least the good thing is with the scepters doing the majority of damage, we're fine, kind of. Yeah, we're still here. Hule's basically God in this mode. That doesn't sound very exciting, to be honest. Oh, don't really like that subject, but do you mind power creep or do you like to get challenged with the end game? I don't mind power creep as long as it's paced right. You know, I feel like the way Genshin does it, for example, for me personally, is the way I'd like it the most. Where, yes, newer units are, you can tell, better, right? Like, you can't compare what Maoika does compared to Raiden, but Raiden still has her position and still does extremely well and can fit into modern-day compositions fairly well, right? And for me, the other side of the coin is, and that's power creep side, I also feel like power creep can't be as fast as it has been, generally speaking, in HSR. The thing is, though, and the issue here is that they have to have the power creep this side because of how they've created the end game in HSR. And this comes to my second point. The thing is, HSR's end game has to be the content combat side of things, right? Because realistically, in Genshin, you can say the end game can be whatever you want it to be. You can make it the Spiral Abyss Imaginarium Theater side of things, or you can make it the more exploration side of things. You can have it that sort of thing. You can go down that route potentially. HSR has to do the content on the end game side of things, but the problem is when they do that, they run into a situation where they have to kind of keep updating the end game to make it harder and more challenging and more exciting for players every time it comes back. And that leads to this whole pacing issue where they're not able to pace it properly at all because everybody's struggling or wailing out, one of the two, or playing very smartly, which is also fine because we've seen people who are able to zero cycle with Zila even still to this day. So it's not, I'm not gonna say it's impossible to zero cycle or anything of that sort, but the thing is, right, you can't expect everybody to do the same thing that certain people are doing, right? Only a very few amount of players are doing what, you know, those players are doing, right? So I think it's unfair to say that the entire player base can do the exact same as what those people are doing. I think what would help as well, like, you know, what Gamer says is less 5 stars, more 4 stars, more emphasis on the recent 5 stars and stuff would help a little bit more, you know, rather than, you know, it being every single time you release a 5 stars, make the content based on that unit. So that way, at least it gives some time to breathe. So what I mean by that is, right, for example, if they release a 5 star in, you know, version 3.2 cycle 1, that 5 star will at least last for 2-3 patches minimum, you know, in that sense. Not 2-3 patches, 2 patches minimum, because the next patch will only be another 5 star. So you have to have at least 2 teams, you know, they focus on both teams basically, right? It feels like here every half we're gonna get new something new, and it's obviously gonna be based on whatever the 5 star is. So compared to what would be a very you know, changing every 6 weeks, it's now changing every 3 weeks in that sense, you know, and it becomes a little bit more challenging in that sense. Yeah, it's been a year nearly since the last 4 star. The last one being Mose. That says a lot, to be honest. That says a lot. I guess you could, well, actually, no, Mose is the last one because March 7th was before him. Harmony March 7th was right before him, so yeah. The thing is, this would all be solved if rather than... See, I get the whole thing of like, oh, we need to update MOC every patch so that way we get that many Primo Gems, Seller Jades, and so on and so forth. I personally think the best way to solve the whole endgame issue and not make it a struggle is keep the difficulty of MOC 9 to 12 the exact same, right? Keep the difficulty of those the exact same. You can still have the difficulty be the same for those, by the way. You don't need to really, you know, keep updating that difficulty again and again, but have a separate one MOC or an area for MOC where you keep adding new MOCs as well, kind of thing. So that way the whole reset of the MOCs is still kept and maintained, but you have a new stage where you can do these new challenges and new difficulties in that sense. But yeah, but that's the other side of the coin as well. MOC 12 is not really that difficult. The problem is if, let's say, MOC 9 gets to that stage where it's impossible to clear, which is unlikely to happen unless you don't plan on summoning at all. But even is still, like, for example, in my situation, right, today, MOC 9, I was able to zero cycle fairly easily. So that's fine. But still, you're going to be starting to miss out on MOC 10, then MOC 11, and so on and so forth. But like I said, when it gets to a point where MOC 9 is not accomplishable, that's when we maybe start questioning it. But right now, it's obviously not the case, so it's not really a problem. These days, I don't even bother with MOC 12. Yeah, I mean, I just tried it to give it a shot, didn't do it, so yeah, I'm good. I mean, I could probably still give it a shot when I get CASTORICE, but doesn't matter too much to me. Will I be able to finish this? I'm not sure. So far, we're getting good damage from this, of course. This is ridiculous, man. This has just been quite entertaining. I always clear MOC 12, but I spend on monthly pass and battle pass. Yeah, but the thing is as well, is like it also depends on what you're going for in the game, right? For example, like if you're going to go for characters you like and not for characters that can work together, you're always gonna then suffer in that sense. I will admit that I'm part of that problem, to be honest, in some ways as well. That happens to me sometimes as well. But I accept it and I'm okay with it, to be honest. It doesn't matter too much to me because, like, we've said it, MOC 12 isn't as important to clear. As long as I'm able to clear the other ones, it's fine. But yeah, that was nice. Wow, that was good. Alright, let's see. Got this and everything. We got access unlocked to that. So now we've got access to Conundrum level 1, which, oof, that's gonna be fun. The herder at E2, 1 cycle flame reaver. That's nice. That's good. Can't say the same with what happened to my team over there, but yeah, we'll see how it goes later on. Alright, there we go. Got some more thingies. What's it called? Got some more shenanigans. And now we've got this as well, which is gonna help us a lot more as well. And then yeah, we're gonna be able to keep getting more of these basically. Increases the extra cycle. Getting the more damage by scepters will be super nice. But anyways, we'll just run with that basically. We're done with this. Alright, we're gonna wrap up the stream there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. A bit later than what I was expecting. We went for a little bit longer, of course. But we had fun. We enjoyed that. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. Tomorrow, what do I want to do? Maybe we'll do some Genshin probably tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys in another stream tomorrow. And of course, remember, if you're here for Star Rail Wednesday evening, we will be there to, of course, summon for CASTORICE and see if we can get her going at least. Maybe not immediate. Well, actually, I've actually pre-farmed her fairly enough. I think I might need to just farm the Stagnant Shadow a little bit more. Maybe, I'm not sure. I need to double check. I think I've got everything else. No, I need to do the Echo War. Yeah, I'll do that later on. And I need to farm a little bit more of this, but we'll do that. We will do that. Outside of that, I'm pretty much sorted out, more or less. Anyways, appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Catch you guys in the next one. Take it